Hey guys, it's KJ the producer. Now in this video, we're going to be talking about NBA rivalries we should be expecting this season. Now we all know that the NBA season opener is right around the corner. So there's going to be a lot to look out for. But before we get into the video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Yeet!
KJ, good looking, baby. Yeah.
7 days a week, I've been working 7 days a week. I've been.
In today's video, we're going to be talking about top rivalries to look out for. In the first two pairing, we're going to be starting off with the Houston Rockets versus the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, it's not so much of a team rivalry as it is individually. And by that, I'm talking about Russell Westbrook versus Damian Lillard. Now, the last time we saw these two face off, it was last year in the playoffs. And things kind of got chippy. There was some taunting going on, trash talking back and forth. And what made it really intense was that there was even trash talking before the playoffs began, with Russell Westbrook telling Damian Lillard, "I've been beating you for years." And that actually lit a fire in Lillard. In the final seconds of the closing of the playoffs, Damian Lillard hit one of the craziest shots to eliminate OKC Thunder in the first round of the playoffs. And little did we know that would be our last time ever seeing Russell Westbrook play in a Thunder jersey. Now with Russell Westbrook teaming up with the Houston Rockets with James Harden, I wouldn't be surprised if he's looking to get revenge on Dame and the Blazers. Next up, Celtics versus Kyrie Irving. Now, we all saw how last season went down. We went from being one of the top teams in the East to barely making the 4th seed last season. And Kyrie is still one of my favorites. He's from my hometown. And I also happen to be a Boston Celtics fan, die hard. And when Kyrie went to Boston, his main goal was to be a leader. And in the first season, it was going pretty well. He got injured before the 2018 playoffs kicked off. So we thought it was just a warm-up building up to next year. But the way the season was going that following year, you kind of saw how this was going to end. Kyrie making public remarks to the media about his team, and then Jaylen Brown retaliating. And obviously it showed in the playoffs. So there is some bad blood. I think it would make for a good matchup, especially now that we're in the same division. So we'll just have to watch for next season. Then we have Giannis Antetokounmpo and Joel Embiid, one of the top teams in the East. And who can forget the legendary game of March of 2019 where Milwaukee Bucks faced off the Philadelphia 76ers, with Giannis putting up 52 points, 16 rebounds, and 7 assists. Joel Embiid, on the other end, had 40 points, 15 rebounds, and 6 assists. And that was the 4th time in NBA history where opposing players recorded more than 40 plus points, 15 plus rebounds, and 5 plus assists. The first 3 being Elgin Baylor and Bob Pettit on February 9th of 1961, Oscar Robertson and Wilt Chamberlain November 15th, 1961, and Wilt Chamberlain and Bailey Howell in November 30th of 1965. Then you have the Battle of LA, LeBron James versus Kawhi Leonard. Now, the idea that you have arguably the top 5 best players in the league today battling in one city is beyond insane. Now, this is probably one of the best storylines in the NBA, because when you look at it, LeBron's first opponent ever in the NBA Finals was Tim Duncan and the Spurs. Later on, the Big Three would pass the keys down to their protege, Kawhi Leonard. And in the midst of that, it transitioned from LeBron versus Duncan to LeBron versus Kawhi. Now Kawhi is the face of the league himself, being the best two-way player in NBA. So who knows how long this rivalry is going to last. But it's definitely going to be fun to watch. And those are my rivalries to look out for this season. I hope you guys liked the video. It's not as long as my other videos, as this was very brief, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm KJ the producer, and I'm out.
It's been a long time coming. Back then I used to say my time is running. Now I'm a young bull in the making. Fools can't believe that I'm gonna take it. Destined for greatness.
Feeling like the young bull under 92. Scuff shoes with something to prove. Watch how I move. What I do is what I knew since middle school. That I could be the greatest from my city. Flip with shoes still here.